be delighted and surprised by a movie that already claimed itself to be a bummer.
Hey, watch it, you two.
Sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel at youtube.com/options. Follow us on Twitter at CinemaStomp or check out cinemastomp.com.
Hi, kind of thoughts. So I'm just kind of I just did my nails and just cut my nails, so just making sure it's okay. I've got a tiny circle on my hand. You see that? Focus, camera. Focus. Focus. There's a tiny circle on my hand. There it is. Weird. Where did that come from? Anyway, like I said, this is probably going to be a dull one. I do apologise, but man. The shower video is very sexy, says Jeffrey. Ha. Okay. Yeah, I have no idea what that's from. It's like since the last time I did a blank week on my channel, I have no idea where that comes from. Where that came from. There we go. I got a feeling that was extra footage for like a shower scene and something. But no, I found it on my phone, and basically I found it on my camera, and I decided to plug it in to my computer, and I was like, where the hell is this from? But it might have even been just a general video. What the hell? Huh. So when you come out of the shower, around my ears, I'd usually find some like earwax and stuff, and it's like, how do my earwax get up the top of my ear? Weird. Okay, so yeah, this is probably going to be a boring, dull one, maybe, because I'm still doing detailing, the stuff that I was supposed to be doing the last time I was here. So yeah. Fortunately, though, it's not going to be like I'm not going to be overly long while I'm doing this. I'm just going to just make sure that everything's okay. I basically got two sketches here, and I don't know if you can see them. Well, I've got the layout sorted. Wow, you can't see the bull. There's a bull in this picture, but you can't see him at all. But I've got like one of the characters here, and the bull is here. You can kind of see in the shadow the head, but no. But no, I've just got these two. Well, that's the start picture, and then that's the third picture. but they're on the same sheet because it will be easier for me to draw it that way. So yeah. So now I've got the piggy, but I just need to make sure the details of the ball are all sorted before I can actually do the penning on this. And I've got the last picture, which I might just do completely off camera because it's so yeah, I'm just going to yeah, just be here. I really enjoyed talking about the scientific stuff, science fiction stuff last time. I know that's not everybody's thing, but it was just it was fun for me because yeah. How tall is the ball, by the way? Just out of curiosity. Because the pig is very much kind of like he's kind of the same height as 5. And 5 is only 5 foot ish. He's like 5'5". I could make him just a little bit taller, like 5'7". Yeah, my actual height. Yeah, he's like 5'7". Just a couple inches taller than 5. What's a 5? I'm saying 5 a lot. 5. Five 4, so he's a bit shorter than. How tall are you? Just he's 5'10", but when I drew them, I kind of made him shorter. It was basically because that's just the based on the reference picture they gave me. It kind of just appeared shorter to me. I don't know why. Where is it? I gotta find it. There, no. There it is. Oh no, he's slightly taller than the pig, but very, very slightly. Hannaflux is 5'10". Cool. I was just curious, how tall are you, Jeffrey? Like I said, I'm usually very short compared to people. You know, whenever I meet somebody for the first time and I haven't met them before, but you know, I've seen like a stat of theirs, or I've known how tall they are beforehand. I'm always like, you know, I'm always surprised because like they're taller than I thought they were going to be, because I always like kind of think that I'm slightly taller than I actually am, you know. But yeah. I enjoyed hearing you talk about the science stuff, Tubbs. It's very interesting. You like science? Who doesn't like science, really? I like because science. I was all excited just now because I don't have to draw pause, but I have to draw pause. Actually, in all of these, I have to draw pause. Yeah. Yeah. I'm 6'5". Yep. It's a whole foot. It's almost a whole foot taller than me. Yeah, she does. So just do the detailing on the bull on this picture. So I would say if you want to see it, then just let me know. But essentially, you know, it's not done, so it'll be kind of pointless. So what did you guys want to talk about? What did I miss while I've been gone? And a friend of mine used to tell me that I have wasted height since I'm not into basketball or any sports. That's a bit mean. I wouldn't say that. Panda Fox just read what how tall you are. I just misjudged arm size. Misjudged it completely. Because I was looking at this and I was like, this looks weird. Why does this look weird? And it's like, because he'll be holding it like he's kind of holding something. He's called it holding a burrito out to my pig. But then I realized that, like, because I'm doing the detail on his face, I was like, something seems off about this picture now that I've got detail on it. What the fuck? And it's like, oh yeah, right. Because he'll be holding it like this, but he's trying to offer it to the pig, so he should be holding it out like that. So I was like, So Tubbs, so Tubbs, do you want to explain the storyline of the pig? Well, it's based on your storyline, so you can read it out if you can type it up and I can read it out if you want, or I could just read it out. It is pretty much just what you described. It's it's quite simple. I guess it could be left up to interpretation. Anticipation. Do you know what I've had in my head? All day long, I've had Team Merca. America, So I'm trying to draw this by memory, and I just realized that I don't have to bring it up on my screen because I've got the notepad. That's the whole reason why this little notepad is on my desk. The little notepad is on my desk because I have the image of the original, the original, you know, my version of your ball right here. And I was like, wow, drawing this from memory is hard. Such a moron sometimes, sorry. He's got a little triangle. Because I really like the mask. I really dig the mask. I think the gas mask is cute. Thank you, Tubbs. Yes, that was meant. That was mean of him to say. But my friend would always say, "Give my height to him," since he was short and liked basketball. Did I ever finish the naughty pick for Daz? No, I was doing that after this, because that doesn't have a time limit on it. That was just an extra, and I'm going to do it. But it's kind of more for me now that I think about it, because I'm not saying that Daz was ungrateful. Apparently, he actually really did like the picture, but he didn't seem that into it. You know, when I was explaining to him what the picture is, just he didn't seem into it. That's fine. So, like I said, it will be more for me than for him. Does your paws always look great, even though you don't like drawing them? Well, it's just that they're hard. They're just so hard. To be honest, I can't be bothered most of the time. I'd much rather be drawing other aspects of the picture, is the thing. Right, I've got the... I don't know why I looked at the... See, I've got the habit of looking at the screen now. The horns are always a bit of a problem, because I'm like, where are they coming out from exactly? But that's okay. I like drawing the ball, so I'll figure it out. They do look a bit epic in this one, though. Making up for the fact that I didn't kind of draw them perfectly the way that I wanted to in the sketch that I did for you. I should put my glasses on, really. Okay. I'm gonna have to get a personal pic with all your personas one day. A personal pic. I was gonna say you have all of my personas. Like all of my personas are on online somewhere. I haven't done the hippo a lot, but to be honest, I don't mind that I haven't done the hippo a lot. He's not very well requested. Requested. That was a weird word to get. Lots of W's and R's everywhere. Ah, so. I think I'm happy with all the details that I can do for this picture. I do like your ball character. Again, I dig the mask. I think that it's like it's kind of like a neat little quirk. It's kind of mysterious. Is Triple H hard to draw? Not really, especially with the new redesign. The new redesign, he went from being kind of tricky to draw, you know, to make him look like a hippo. Like, he was in various pictures, but you couldn't really tell he was a hippo. But now, because I've gone more cartoony than I've gone with any of my other characters, there he is. You can clearly see that it's a hippo. And I like the fact that I've hidden the mouth completely. But doing that from various angles is going to be a bit tricky, but not impossible. That's the good thing about that. It's more the case of like, the other two characters are more fun, which is weird because he represents my more fun, outgoing side. And I guess that's kind of true to life. You know, I don't get to draw him much because people don't see him much. You know, when I'm out, I usually am kind of like, you know, I'm quiet and reserved, and I like to people watch, you know, stuff like that. So I'm kind of, yeah, but get a few beers in me and I'm more happy and bouncy and outgoing and stuff. Panafox, you must be very a very snuggly ball, says Jeffrey. He seems it. Seems like a nice guy. I have drawn you all at one angle, I've just noticed. you're all from this exact same angle. The easiest one for me to draw. There's not much variety in the you character, you know. I mean, you're sitting down, you're standing up, but most of all, it's usually from this perspective. You know, your face anyway is always from like this perspective. You're standing up, sitting down, you're leaning over my character, but you're basically all from one angle. I've just noticed. I hope you don't mind that. It's just like, okay, drawing this mask again. That's fine. You know, how am I drawing it this time? Oh yeah, the same as I've done the other times. Well, this is good practice because I do like I like I said, I dig the gas mask. I think it's a cool feature for a character. You know, I guess that's why the Overwatch character is famous. Oh no, that's a line. Oh. Oh, it's a deformation in the paper. Let's not rub out. Oh well, I hope that doesn't affect the actual picture. I've noticed this on a couple of my pictures. It does this. Why am I looking at this picture? Let's go back. I keep like flipping pages, and I don't know why, because I need this one. So yeah. Tubbs, as you know, I love Brugger. I like Brugger better than Brugger. I like Brugger too, but I feel like it's like Brugger's is more kind of like dominant as the absurd side, and Brugger is the more cuddly, chilled, relaxed side, I guess. I always draw him happy though, so it's just that when I draw him happy one time, it's like, you know. Well, my bull's backstory is that he's a real Roadhog fan, so he wears a mask everywhere he goes, but he goes around finding people to hang out to hang out, but he loves Pops after he was asked to inflate the piggy. Well, it was a demonstration. Have you been on Fur Affinity, by the way? Because I've done all of the demonstration series is now all on Fur Affinity. It's under my scraps section because, you know, all of these ones that I've uploaded to Fur Affinity, basically they've all got they're all done on the lined paper, and I feel like that is not my best work, so it doesn't get put into my main gallery page. It's just in my scraps page, but they're all found in the scraps page, and so many people have favorited it. Okay, like 11 people have favorited each picture, but you know what I mean. Right, that inflation one, yeah. So he likes Pop. He's got a crush on Pop. Pop likes him because basically, you know, if you fill Pop's belly up, he basically loves you. He's really easy to please. Kind of like me, you know. If you pay for a lot of food for me to eat, if you give me lots of donuts, I'm pretty much, you know, I pretty much see you as a decent person. But that would make sense, right? Because he is me, so. I do like that I've made the mask kind of like expressionable, you know, like his eyebrows do all the expression. Like they're not just made out of rubber and glass. They're actually part of his face almost. I've got to make a new FA account. You don't have one already? But yeah, that's my ball, or Kingston's. His name's Kingston. Oh, that's cute. Kingston. Cute name for a ball. I'm glad he likes Pop. Pop has a backstory too. Basically, I've already told you about it. There's not much to him. He just likes he represents my piggy side, and also he's got a partner. He actually has a partner, and that partner is that French bulldog. Don't know if anybody remembers the French bulldog. Me drawing the French bulldog. Do you know how hard that French bulldog was? So hard to draw. I know I've probably already said this, but the French bulldog, the whole point of the French bulldog is that basically it's like it was kind of like a thing of like I was testing out how easy it would be to draw other people's personas, and basically I was doing these different breeds of dogs and stuff from friends, and you know I did every I've done a lot of dogs. I've done a Labrador. Um, Oh, I've already drawn this. I don't need to go over that line again. I've already done that. Idiot. But yeah, the French bulldog is that bulldog's easy, fairly easy to do, kind of fun, you know. They've got like they've got round faces and jowls that need to be drawn certain ways and stuff. That's cool. It's cute. French bulldogs, pain in the fucking ass. They got way too many, you know, deciding which lines to actually draw and which lines to not draw is kind of a you know eep thing, because it's like which lines do I emphasize to make it so that you can tell that it's a face. You know, because they've got so many fine like wrinkles and folds in their flesh, in their face flesh, that it's like it's just a bit daunting. Yes, he's very cute, but it was very difficult for you to draw to. Well, it's more to do the concept. You know, the concept of him is a bit awkward because he's a French bulldog. I'm trying to find another way of saying it, but it's not coming. Yeah. Yeah. It's anyway. The French bulldog is basically was done for my friend who is my unofficial pup, but he lives in America, and basically to show him some love, I basically I've made him Pop's boyfriend, because basically he loves that character the most, you know. And Five already has a boyfriend, so yeah. Plus Five has Five has a couple of pups of his own, because Five's me, so that's how that works. Is that how legs work? Sorry, I was just like, I've got a leg indentation here, but I was like, is that how legs work? Yeah. I think that's how legs work. That's how legs work for this character. I did it so clearly here. I do like how I've made this guy. I've made this guy's a hook. I've forgotten his name already. Kingston, isn't it? Kingston. Kingston, yeah. I've made Kingston's kind of hoodie, kind of almost a onesie, almost. Honestly, I'm not making fun of the character. I'm just saying that that's kind of what's happening. Should I make it a onesie, or should I just like have it cut off around his belly button or something? Either way you say, Brugger is called LiveTUBBs. So I just noticed that I missed out a couple of messages, so I'm just going over them. I have 2 more personas, but the storylines are kind of short. It's fair enough. Well, my storylines are kind of short, kind of. I can add details whenever I want. So yeah. I forgot the login for it. Oh, okay. Panafox. What a cute name for the ball. I know, Kingston. I've got to try to. I don't remember names very well, so it's really hard. You know what I'm going to do? I'm actually going to write it down on the pad in my pencil. Fine. I remember the bulldog. He was cute. Yeah, that's that. I remember that bit. Right. So how was your salad, Tubbs? Oh, it was nice. It was nice. It was very nice. So I'm just trying to concentrate 1 second. I'm just doing a bit of detail that I missed out. I forgot his entire other arm. Done the detail for 1 arm, but the entire other arm, forget it. How was salad? It was nice. It was nice. I had sausage meat. That basically I put in my salad, and that was quite yummy. So sausage meat, red Leicester cheese, just a little bit of sprinkling, pressed Leicester cheese, and of course mixed salad. You know, iceberg lettuce, regular lettuce, red cabbage. Oh, I love red cabbage. And what do they call it when you string? You basically like make. You cut carrots up, but they're kind of like long strips. It's a bag of salad. It's mixed salad, so it's like, yeah. But no, lots of that, lots of yumminess. And but my partner had eaten my snack burger, so I didn't have my snack burger, but I did have a miniature pie. It's about the size of your hand, I'd say my fist, but it's actually a bit bigger than that. I had a pie. That was a steak pie with gravy. So good. The reason why, basically, the reason why I have a burger or something with my salad is because, like, when I'm done with the big salad bowl after I've eaten all of my salad, I basically like to clean the salad bowl with the burger. I normally have a burger or something with it. I just go around the edges, wiping up all of the rest of the you know, the dressing and stuff that escaped, and having kind of like salad. It's kind of like salad outside of your burger as well as inside of your burger. I have it outside of it, so any bits of salad that didn't make it into my mouth or are too tiny to fit onto the fork get swooped up with the dressing and the burger, and I clean the bowl out before I put it in the dishwasher. So yeah, you can't though. You can't do that with a pie. So what I did was basically I cooked the pie quickly because it was a you know, just a little pie, and I dropped it in the middle of the salad bowl, and I basically ate it from the middle of the salad bowl with my fork, and I just cut it up with my fork, and used the sides of the pie crust to basically do what I normally do. And there was only a little bit of gravy left on the bottom from my pie, which can't be helped, but yeah. So I would say that my pie is better. It was better than my crappy burger. So I've got Kingston poking Pop's belly. Wait, what about Triple H? Does he have a boyfriend? He doesn't, but he's kind of a free spirit. I don't think he believes in boyfriends. You know, the thing is though that basically, although Five has a boyfriend, okay, these are the relationships of the characters. This is the relationship map of the characters. Much like myself, Five has a partner, but also he has pups. He's got 2 pups, and they're basically kind of like part-time boyfriends. You know, he's got a main boyfriend and he's got part-time boyfriends. So he's got 2 pups, very much like me. You know, I don't, you know, they're pups. My pups, I have a relationship with them, but they're not my boyfriend. I wouldn't give them the title of my boyfriend. You know, I'm not saying that they're any less than my boyfriend. It's just that, you know, my absolute favorite person in the world is my partner, but I love my pups at the same time. So yeah, so there you go. That's 5. We've got Pop, who basically his full-time boyfriend, I guess, would be this pup. That's one of the reasons why I drew them together. Also, my friend who the French bulldog, he basically was feeling a bit down, so I drew them together. Oops, I hit the button. Sorry, I didn't hit the goodbye button. That's good. So although he has a boyfriend, I guess he would consider him as a pup. You know, but I don't know. Like I said, but Pop is a very, very odd character in that he basically is with whoever's feeding him. You know. So if you want to be Pop's boyfriend, if you want Kingston to be Pop's boyfriend, then just keep feeding him. It's not, it makes me sound horrible, you know. Yeah. And I'm sure the barbecue rib sandwich was yummy. Well, like I said, I didn't have it, but I'm sure my partner will tell you that. I'm sure Damon said that it would be nice. That it's nice. I'm sure he would have said that. Maybe. I mean, it is nice. That's probably why he ate it. He ate it for lunch. What a cute name, Panda Fox. I know, right, Kingston. Panda Fox says, I'll leave that to you to decide terms. Oh, yeah. I think it's cute. When it comes to doing the pen art, I'll decide whether or not it's a thing. Because either way, I can draw it either way at this point. You know, I'll show you what I mean. I don't know if you can see that, how well you can see that, but he's kind of got a hoodie. Yes, that planet that he's poking is Pop. I haven't done the detailing on his face yet. It's very, very blank. Why are you not focusing now? Why are you not focusing now? Focus. You focused a second ago. Focus. Focus on the pad. You know, I really love this camera. I really do. But it has this annoying habit of not using the autofocus. Focus. There you go. So yeah, I'm sure that like as you can see, I'm sure that you can see how I can do it either way at this point. I kind of drew him chibi proportions, you know, chibi. You had no eggplant? Just kidding. Well, no, we don't have any aubergine. Aubergine. Why? Yeah. I could tell you I'm not tired, by the way. I'm just talking so much that basically I end up yawning. I'm sorry. Yeah. I can see why it's called eggplant in America, by the way. I get it. I do. It's easier to spell. I have no idea. Granted, I'm dyslexic, but I have no idea how to spell aubergine. Aubergine. So yeah. Jeffrey says, "Oh, that's so cute, Tubbs." And Panafox says, "Okay, that sounds like a plan. You're just going to keep feeding Pop. But he'll pop." I'll just make sure I keep feeding. Yeah. So, did you want to go through the story of this picture, or do you want me to? Do you just want me to say it? I don't. I don't mind either way. I've got to go back now because I'm doing the detail on. I'm doing details Pop detail. I'm doing the detail on Pop for his costume and everything, because basically I did his face and stuff, but I haven't done his costume yet. can hear my bug zapper just continuously going because I'm not saying anything. Yeah, you can say it. Well, I believe, based on the message that you the request notes that I've got here, is that basically you wanted him to you wanted a picture of the ball, or now I know his name, Kingston, to be feeding Pop, and I could make it gassy if I wanted to. So I kind of like went all the way with with both of those things, you know. I made it a gassy feeding. So basically, not only is he giving Pop food, but also it's all beanie, and like it's basically Kingston invited Pop to a Mexican restaurant and got him tons of burritos and tacos and stuff, making sure that they're extra beanie. And halfway through giving Pop the food, he ended up emptying an industrial can of beans, or 3 or 4, into him as well, and then he just it's just that's it. I'm trying to. I was like, there's a punchline to this somewhere, but I was like, no, there isn't. That's basically it. That's fine. So that's what I'm drawing. I'm having a hard time actually getting the detail down for just redoing some things on Pop's face. But the thing is that basically I think Pop's face is a bit, it's a pig, it's just not Pop. What did I screw up? I screwed something up here, but I can't tell what it is. Oh my god, I think it might just be because it doesn't look like he's actually wearing glasses. I haven't put the detail on for his glasses. The first time you see Pop's eyes. Shocking. Only you're not going to see his eyes. I love what you came up with. Yeah, he basically is giving him lots of gassy Mexican food and stuff. Because of course, if you eat lots and lots of beans, and of course Mexican food makes me gassy sometimes. So yeah. Do you know what makes me gassy recently? Ravioli. Never used to make me gassy. But I ate a can of that when I was going to do a special gassy video for like bloaty week or something. I don't know. I think it was Piggy Noise week. And holy shit, was I farting almost continuously. It was weird. I was a little bit scared. You know, should have had him eating ravioli. Oh well. So, okay. Now that I've redone the face, because I wasn't happy with it, Actually, I've seen Pop's eyes before. When? I've always drawn him the redesign. There might be some older design of a pig. It might not even be Pop. Just trying to remember, when did I actually draw a pig with eyes? I don't remember. But this design of Pop is kind of like got permanent glasses in, got permanent sunglasses in. Like, I've made it so that they're kind of part of his character. There we go. I'm intrigued, Panafox. When have you seen Pop's eyes? When did I let that slip? When did I let it slip? I haven't had ravioli in a long time. It's nice. You had a Twitter photo of him without his glasses, or a profile pic. I've only ever used that picture of him as a profile picture. So I find it a bit shaky. I'm holding this up at a weird angle. See my hand? That's not normal. That's 5, by the way. I just like that picture of 5. Yeah. See the design phases. Yeah. Trying to redesign a character. That's the hero picture. That's the picture that all other Pop pictures are based off of, because I did a really good sketch and I wanted to basically say that that's it. That's the one. I've done that sketch now. It looks really good. So yeah. But yeah, that's the only picture that I've had as a profile picture of him. And again, he's wearing glasses, wearing sunglasses. So you got me thinking now. I'm gonna have to look at when I've done the detail for this picture. I'm gonna have another look, because that is weird. I'm sure there's a picture out there with a pig not wearing glasses. I'll have a look. Should I have him wearing pants? I guess if he's out in public, he should wear pants. You look to him super. Well, I've made it because it's a super fine. No, I meant like super. There we go. I can hold it better this way, because it's a super fine. It's super small and stuff. I've made it so that I put in the reflection of his glasses. You know. It's the old design, and that's the new one, and that's 5. That's 5. You didn't look at him wrong. I don't think you can look at him wrong. You just mistook his glasses for eyes. I think that's the reason I did that was because basically because I redesigned all the characters, I made their eyes super distinctive between each kind of species. Like all of the dogs have very round eyes. We're gonna have to rethink that. Like all the dogs and cats and like the general furries basically have rounder eyes and stuff like that. Hippos and rhinos and stuff, they have more angular and more oval shaped eyes. Whereas like things like rodents and stuff, they have all kind of like beady, kind of like round dot eyes without a an outline. And yeah, but with the pigs, I didn't know what to do with the pigs, with the pork and swine and pigs and hogs and things like that I've drawn. I've had them all either wearing glasses or and glasses that are right up to their eye. Or basically they've just had their eyes closed. So it's just one of those things of like of the new design kind of like thing I'm trying to do. Just another way of distinguishing kind of like races and stuff. Races, species, that's what I'd say. Kind of distinguishing species. But yeah. So I'm not ignoring you guys, I'm just like, again, I'm really concentrating. Because I've never drawn him with his mouth fully open. I kind of needed his mouth fully open. He's kind of always got something in his mouth, hose, burger, donut, cigar. Fiverr suit is such a cutie. Well, thanks. It's weird actually, because every time I show that picture to somebody, every time I show, I've got that picture on my phone, and I did put it on my Facebook profile for a little while. Basically, a lot of people said, it's like, that looks so much like you. I was like, I look like a fat dog. Okay, I can actually live with that. But it's just that, you know, such a surprise. It's like everybody's like, I look so much like you. You look just like that fat dog. Actually, that does look better. I've just done some pre-shading. I don't like doing pre-shading. By that, I basically mean that I've coloured something in before I've even done the penning and stuff. And yeah, like I said, I don't like doing that. Looks a bit messy now. I just wanted to make sure that I got all of the lines right for his epic burp. Epic burp. Right. It's okay now. Why is that line here? Go away. Go away. Go away. Go away. Detailing. So after my sketch, do you have any more commissions? I've got 3. People keep asking me to draw stuff. Yeah, I've got to do Dow's one, and I've got to do 2 lions. This is so random. 2 people who I didn't know were in the furry community. They're completely unrelated to each other. You know, they don't have any connection to each other apart from they're both from Grummer. Have basically been like, I really loved your art. Could you draw my lion? Again, they're 2 different people, and they both want lions. They both like lions. You know. They're both, their main persona is, one of them's a hypnotizer, he hypno people's hypno lion, and the other one is a lion, and he's I don't do cats. It's weird, isn't it? You know, I haven't drawn cats for a while. I'm not good at cats. I don't have a lot of practice in drawing cats, mainly because they don't get requested. You don't usually see cats in the in furry art and stuff. I don't know why that is. I'm just saying. It seems to be a bit of a thing. So I'm getting to the meaty part of this one sketch. Meaty part. Huh? Drawing his butt and belly. Well, I'm just getting the detail right for his butt and belly. I don't know if you noticed, but I do draw when it comes to hands and paws and stuff. I try to draw like them as close to their animals as possible. You know, so basically, you got kind of hoovy claws, hoovy paws for the they're kind of hooves for the pig, and the same for the bull. I've done the same for the bull. If you look at their feet, you'll notice that they are hooves. What kind of pants is he wearing? What kind of pants is Pop wearing? I still haven't done that on this picture, let alone the one that I'm working on down here. Oh yeah, sorry. So two lions, a wolf, and I think a hyena. I have to look up what that is. They basically sent me some reference art, and I don't know what it is. You know, I kind of wanted them. I was kind of trying to trick them into saying what it is. I could have just asked them straight up. You know, it's like, what kind of animal is that? I think it's a hyena, but it could be a coyote, a funny-backed coyote. I don't know. But yeah, I've got to do that one as well. So I don't have to, but I'm going to. He's like you. That's why he's so cute. Thank you. It's just a chubby dog. What kind of dog is 5? See, that's a weird question because I think it might have changed. I think he might have changed. Although, to be fair, he might just be a short-haired version of this animal. Because basically, does anybody know what a southern Siberian Husky is? It's actually an American Southern Husky. But you know husky dogs, huskies. Well, basically, there's a American South breed of these dogs, and they're incredibly hairy. They're really fluffy, but that's an American Southern Husky. And basically, my dog is supposed to be, is based on Butch, my actual dog from real life. And he was a Southern Husky crossbred with a German Shepherd. Beautiful breeding, lovely breeding. He basically didn't have the shepherd ears, but he had the shepherd face, the German Shepherd face, and the body, you know. And he was big. He was quite a large dog, but also because of his husky breeding, somehow the pointy ears up thing, he could do that, but they were floppy. So he had floppy ears and was really hairy, but had the coloration of a German Shepherd and the face of one, the actual face and snout of one. So yeah, so 5 is supposed to be a Southern Husky bred with a German Shepherd, but in the recent redesign, I'm pretty sure you can tell that it's gone. that breed is no longer present in his face. So I guess what he is now is more of a. Somebody said beagle. I was like, yeah, because they asked me, it's like, who's the beagle that you keep drawing? And I'm like, it's not a beagle. So yeah, I don't know. I guess you could argue that basically he has still got those features, but he's just so fat now that basically it doesn't. That they're all gone. All of the features are gone. Because occasionally I do draw him with one ear up, because that was his thing when I first started drawing him. But no, in this redesign, I have no idea what breed he is. But I still want to believe that he's kind of that breed, but just a fat version. You know, and just throw some beagle in there, just fat beagle. He's definitely not a lapdog. He's his own master. He's a strong, independent puppy that don't need no man. Why is his butt all funny? It's a random question. His butt looks funny. I don't wear sweatpants, by the way. This is the thing. I don't wear sweatpants at all. But should I have 5 wearing sweatpants? Just to say, you know, he wears clothes. Because I kind of feel like he looks funny without anything on his bottoms. Sweatpants it is. Captain Sweatpants. Wow, that was such a hard thing to do. I just drew a line once in one place, and it's like, there you go, wearing sweatpants. You know? Honestly, I thought that would be harder, but nope. It was just one line. He was wearing sweatpants. No, if it's a hyena, it's probably a gnoll. Okay, I don't know what that means. Yes, that is a beautiful breed. Thank you. I loved him. He was nice. I miss him. I still miss Butch so much. CB's here. Hey, dude. And I say hi. Pat says, my husky relies on Kingston to get through the day. Oh? Why is that? What happens? Jeff Cohen says, yes, sweatpants would look good on 5. On 5? On pop. I've drawn them on pop. Just because they're stretchy, I guess. Because it's the piggy. Piggy needs to wear clothes to be out in public. I don't know why. It's no big deal. I mean, he's a pig. In the furry universe, I'm sure that he's completely fine to be out in public. I like that. Panda Fox says, Clorox, that's a pretty name. Oh, a pretty meme. That's a pretty meme-ish name. Mimi. So whenever I see the word meme, I'm always like, that's not how it's spelled. But then again, it is how it's spelled. So it just doesn't sound like that's how it's spelled. Hello. There's a big spider trying to sleep. That's made a mess, actually. I'm not going to show you because there's still spider webs over there. Actually, on the camera. Yeah, you can't really see the spider webs. Underneath this shelf, so many spider webs. Oh, sorry, so many spider webs. Yeah, I think I'm done with the detailing on this one. I think I'm going to move on so that tomorrow I will do the final pick. So that tomorrow, basically, I could do all the line art. Because I would do it tonight, but essentially I want to go to bed. I don't know when I'm going to bed, but I know I want to go to bed. Actually, you know what? I think that's good. I think that's good for now. So I will show you guys the storyline as it's progressing. So here we go. So Kingston, sorry, I remembered where I wrote it. Kingston invited Pop to have some Mexican foods. And again, I don't know how much of this you can see. Have some Mexican food. So there we see Pop pulling up a chair. Sorry you can't see all of the detail, but I've got so much detail on here that I'm just realizing isn't showing up on camera at all. Ugh. But at least you can see the bull, so that's something. Invited Pop to have some Mexican food at a Mexican restaurant in the furry world somewhere. Shortly after Pop ate a ton of the burritos and the tacos and the special chili and all that stuff, Kingston found a few vats of. So I just realised I haven't drawn the sweatpants in. He found like a couple of these big industrial tins or like vats or whatever they are. You know, the giant industrial kind of like cans of beans that you can get, of baked beans. Well, that's kind of what's in this picture, and is feeding that to him in this picture. So he's standing on a chair. I felt it vitally important to finish in all the detail of this one chair. I have no idea why, but there you go. And then they get up to leave to presumably get more stuff at Kingston's place or Pop's place or wherever they end up afterwards. This is why I drew this on the sketch, because I did have like a picture of like everything behind them, but since I've drawn in the ball a bit more, I basically the table and all of the chairs and stuff are basically behind both of the characters. So that was kind of a fail, but at the same time it tells a story. I just wanted to show the difference between Pop's size before, you know, as just a round piggy. Focus on my finger. Thank you. Focus better. Focus on the pencil. It's really focused here. Yeah, there we go. The size of Pop the piggy, then to when he finishes. So that's why I wanted to do that. And then there's a big finale page that I haven't done all of the detail for, but I'm going to do all the detail for tomorrow. And yeah, because I'm going to bed, because how long have I been streaming for? It's got to be, it's an hour. An hour and a half. There you go. Huh. Yeah, I'm probably going to go to bed. I basically have got a couple of messages and emails and stuff to do. You know, bullshit. I got some bullshit to do. But yeah, that's the story so far. I will fill you guys in like sometime tomorrow, I guess. Yeah, tomorrow is Tuesday? Question mark. Yeah, it's Tuesday now in the UK because it's 3 AM. So yeah. So let me just get this right. I probably won't. I might be doing the same thing that I did today. You know, just do another live stream, an art stream and stuff. Hopefully not too late, and then basically do another live stream, maybe in the evening, and that picture will be finished off, and then I can do more stuff. I basically don't have any. I have some appointments that I've got to have. I've got some work. I've got some work and appointments that are specifically timed, of course, because it's the counselling stuff, and I've got to do that in the evening. So I'll probably be here in the around about lunchtime in the UK, so I'm just trying to figure out this in my head. So probably around about 12, 13 hours time from now. About 12 or 13 hours time, I'll be back on here doing the live stream. I probably will be doing the pen art for the first, well, the second picture that I showed you guys in the series. So yeah, did you like that, Panafox? Did you like what you've seen so far? Because I will be finishing up this, at least some of this, by tomorrow. At least one picture will be done by tomorrow. Like I said to you guys before when I was doing Dowell's birthday picture, essentially this was all the hard part, and you've seen how quickly I can do the pen art and the actual shading part. It's very, very, very quick. That's fairly quick compared to all the setup and all the detail work, because it's basically, you know, it's all the lineup and then all the layout and stuff. Ugh. It takes, it's not annoying, it just takes a long time. So yeah. But yeah, glad everybody, I'm glad that you guys were here to keep me company while I was doing this. It wasn't as distracting as I thought it was going to be. You know, because basically I like to just draw, and I don't really get distracted when I just draw. But it's something that I have to do to kind of like slap myself in the side of the face and basically make sure that I read the comments, and I'm trying to keep a conversation going at the same time, and it's a bit distracting, you know, for me usually. So it might take a little while longer, but yeah. So hopefully tomorrow I'll be doing the final layout for the picture that you won't see until I finish it off. I'm going to make it a complete surprise. But we're doing the layout, the final layout, you know, all of the detail layout. What is that process called? The details. I think it's detailing. I'm going to finish the detailing on the final picture in that series that I just did, and then I'm going to start doing the line art, the pen line art. This might be a bit of a problem as well, because essentially, you know, my pen's running out. Well, I'm not so confident in the other pens that I've got in here. I mean, one of them was good enough to do the pen art for all of this stuff. You know, all of this is on a completely different pen because I didn't take that pen with me. But I'm not entirely confident in it doing it on fine art paper. You know? Panafox says, I love this story tells. Well, the beauty of that is that basically, by the way, I just want to point out that I never noticed that this was see-through. Look how see-through that is. I thought this was just black. But look how see-through it is. I never noticed that until the last live stream that I did. That was distracting me so much because I can see the light and stuff. You probably can see my eye through there. You know? Oh, you can't, but you can see my nose. That is weird. That's so cool. But no, I never noticed that. This is that recycled plastic stuff. This is all recycled. This art pad is all recycled material. But it's not an art pad. It's just a little notepad full of it's the line notepad that I take with me everywhere, and just do sketches on and stuff instead of taking the big pad with me with big sketches. Panafox says, I think I'm on delay. Well, to fix that, all you have to do is basically push the refresh button at the top of the page somewhere. It's no big deal. But I'm going to go fairly soon anyway. Randomly gassy again. Randomly gassy. I think that was partially me being tired as well, just now, that yawn. Right. Right, guys. Yes, I can see your eye. That's cool. It's so random. Like I said, look, you see this notepad? You just assume that this is just some black plastic, right? Some black kind of vinyl-y plastic. But then, yeah, you can see through it. It's not black. It's kind of grey, or you can almost see through it. I'm trying to show you. I'm just saying that you can see the Guinness, but you can't see the Guinness. Why can't you see the Guinness? Oh, I can see it. You guys can't. Well, I can see it. I can see it's got a line here and a U here. That's so random. So basically, if I took away this white piece of plastic and just oh no, okay, yeah, you can't see anything. Then how does that work? Sorry, just randomly distracted by my pad, by my own pad. I'll close it. So it's okay. Leave it alone. Right, I was leaving. But no, Panafox says I love the story. Yeah. The thing is, because it's the drawings. It's the story is told through drawings. Then basically like it's hard for me to tell stories in general anyway. So you know, I'd much rather just when I post these on like Fur Affinity, DeviantArt, or even Twitter, then essentially I just normally sum it all up by basically saying, you know, Kingston and Pop's adventure at Taco Bell or something, you know. That's it. Summed up the story, because the pictures do the rest of the storytelling. So yeah, I'm not very good at writing down. I'm not very good at literature, you know, at actually writing down stories and stuff like that. I've been told I'm really good at poetry, but I suck. I hate doing it. I actually physically hate doing that. But I might be getting back into doing some more furry literature. That's one of the things I'm doing the role playing with my buddy on Twitter. Basically, turning all of those, turning that like Twitter play thing, like us randomly role playing. It's not always sexual, by the way. Sometimes it's not sexual, just this role play, because I hate doing role play with people that basically say that no, you did it wrong, or you suck at role playing, you know. But this guy's really encouraging and basically he's really nice about it. So yeah, he encourages me to write lots and do more detailed world building, you know, as opposed to just people who just say, okay, and then you suck my dick, you know. But I mean, this stuff is, most of it, nearly all of it, is not sexual role play at all. But yeah, randomly talking to me on Twitter. We just randomly role play on Twitter every now and again. But I might turn those into actual stories, and they probably will be posted on Fur Affinity. So yeah. By the way, Jeffrey, if you don't know how to get onto Fur Affinity, then it's completely, you know, it's a completely anonymous process. You know, creating a profile there, so you can get onto Fur Affinity and you can see all my artwork, and you probably would be able to read the stories if I do actually manage to post them on Fur Affinity. So yeah. Anyway, that's probably far into the future, because I'm, like I said, I suck at writing. Yeah. Anyway, I was leaving because I keep talking and I don't know when to shut up. Oh, keep yawning. Oh, good. Whoa. That's the fastest way to stop me yawning is basically biting my finger. I don't know if we said this. Yeah. I was like, you can't really see my teeth. Until I do that. White teeth. Oh. Yeah, I'm gonna go get another drink as well. And then maybe play on a computer game. Maybe. Try and get myself to feel a bit sleepier. Watch a bit of YouTube. I don't know. And okay. Thank you, Jeffrey. I didn't say bye Tubbs yet, but thank you, Jeffrey. I do appreciate the hint. Hint, you were going. Yes. I was leaving. I know. I'll see you guys in about 12, 13, 14 hours time. You know, if you guys are around. Thank you again for sticking with me. Sticking with me while I'm doing this for the After Dark special. I'm talking again, and I'm yawning. And I'm yawning. See how quickly that ends the yawn? There you go. By the way, the pig has been watching me the whole time. It's just been on my desk. Just kind of like here on top of the computer. So, yeah. If anybody wants an oink, then they should have just said so. But no, he's going to go back over on top of the notepad. He's basically my paperweight. Anyway. Yeah. See you in about 12, 13 hours. I think that's all I've got to say. Oh, God. Yeah. Of course, end the live stream with a nice salad and pie-filled tummy. Salad and pie sounds weird. And because I showered, you get to see my shirt, my giddy shirt. It's not as good as at showing you guys the contours of the tummy, because but yeah, it still does the thing when I lift my arms up. My pint of Guinness shirt. Yeah. See, it's a lot better, and it doesn't move, it doesn't wiggle around so much. Now that it's had a good extra filling. That didn't help at all with it keeping it closed. Is the sleeping spider still there? Yep, it's definitely a sleeping spider. Just moved up a little bit so that it can get to the warmth on this end of the office, because the door's on that side of the office. Right. Say bye, Tubbs, and I'll hit the button. Sorry, I was just brain farting. There's a dislike on this video. I don't know who's doing this. So random. Like I said, it's more amusing than anything else. I'm just so confused. Why would you dislike the video? Why would you do this? You don't like fat bald guys? I don't get it. By the way, the hair's completely not bald anymore. It's now fuzzy number 1. That's how quickly fuzzy number 2 even. So quickly my fucking hair grows. Awesome. Thank you, Jeffrey. Bye, Jeffrey, and bye, Panda Fox, and bye anybody, the third person who's watching. I don't know if I don't think CB's still here. So yeah, but yeah. Bye, guys.